Dear Diary, it's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Time for Cerebus issue 135, chapter 22 of Jaka's story. The next day, Jaka immediately asks Thatcher how she's responsible for Pud's death. Thatcher first corrects her on her lack of social niceties and demands that she say good morning, even making her say it again, this time with less attitude. So, Thatcher points out that Jaka knew dancing was illegal, and that employing a dancer under Cerebus rule is a capital offense. Jaka claims she never knew they were going to kill him for it, and Thatcher has an interview with her former boss about her, which contradicts her current claim. Jaka then states Pud was employing her out of an act of civil disobedience, and Thatcher reveals that she has Pud's diary. She reads aloud from it. It starts out downright poetically, until his mother dies. Then it devolves into letters addressed to Jaka, in which he talks lewdly about wanting her. Jaka demands Thatcher stop, and she agrees to, only if she signs the admission of wrongdoing. Will Jaka sign it, or remain continually resolute? In the Jaka story excerpts, young Jaka is finally decked out in her new, extravagantly expensive dress and is sent off to the Grand Lord of Palnu's office. The whole thing like a whirlwind, but when she sees herself in the mirror, she finally admires herself as being pretty for the first time. What reception awaits her in her Uncle Julius's office? I like the quick insert of the Cerebus transcriber writing down everything being said. It calls back to earlier Cerebus appearances, their first ones, namely during High Society, where they were always writing down what was being said. Plus it works on another level as it comes exactly when Thatcher is talking about Pud's diary for the first time. So it's a transcription of a person talking about what someone wrote in their diary of an experience. So it's kind of very... It won't be the last time it will have multi-layered metaphysical storytelling. More of that in the Reed's phone book, for instance. Similarly of note is how the prose flashbacks actually slip into an actual flashback for once, for the grand reveal of the birthday party. It's not just a Jaka's story written by Oscar in that moment, it's an actual flashback for once. It just happens to occur at the climax of Jaka's story itself. Speaking of which, I don't think we ever find out what happened to Oscar's book. It probably ended up filed away in some Cerebus collection somewhere, or just destroyed outright. It's a shame we never got to see Jaka react to it, or even hear a single word from it. I wonder what she would have thought of it. I don't think she even knows it was serialized. At least part of it was. That'll come up later, although we never see her reaction to it. Anyway. This was a very good issue, a very important chapter to Jaka's story. In fact, it's the penultimate one. Next time, the gripping conclusion to Jaka's story.